Aria, the next Flesh and Blood set is releasing in about a month from now. So you know what that means. Original content! That's right, I'm bringing you my top 5 things I want to see in Tales of Aria. Very original, no one's ever done this. Let's get into the video. So I'm gonna get this one out of the way. A new class and a new Guardian. Now, a new Guardian is something most people are expecting. We know that Guardians, like Bravo, are from Aria, and we haven't seen a second Guardian since the first set. And falling in line with every set that's come before, everybody also is expecting a new class, and I personally really hope that it's a Bard character. Now, we know that Bards exist in Wraith, thanks to the lore book, and they come from Aria. So there's a pretty good chance if we get a new class, it could be Bard. So number 4 is I would love to see more good generic commons and rares. So I'm talking cards like Sink Below, Fate Foreseen, Scar for a Scar, Life for a Life. These kind of cards that any deck can play, they see competitive play, and they're just very good options, especially when you're building a new deck, you don't have your deck list figured out yet, you're not exactly sure what you want to play, and you need to fill a couple slots, just throw in a couple defense reactions, maybe throw in a Life for a Life if you're an aggressive deck. I really like cards like that, and I would love to see more at common and rare. Following in that same vein, number 3, I want to see more dual weapon attack reactions. So very specifically, I want a new Pummel and Razor Reflex. Now I'm not really sure how they would make this work with a bow, but perhaps Lexi has a weapon that does damage instead of just loading arrows. Maybe the weapon itself does damage and the arrows boost it or do some special effects along with it. I'm not really sure how they're going to make this work, if it would even work, but I would like to see them try, and I would like to see more of these dual weapon attack reactions, because I actually think they're really good. Razor Reflex and Pummel both see play, and they're both really good cards. I really feel like more decks need to be like Dorinthia. That's a lie. But on to number 2. And this one we're probably going to get, but I'm still putting it this high because it is very important to me. I want to see art of the landscapes of Aria. Right? I love seeing characters and the gruesome, brutal fighting that is depicted in these cards. The art of this game is amazing, but I want to see more locations. Now I do think that the Fabled we're getting will be another location, much like the Great Library of Solana, because Aria is full of significant locations. Now which one they will pick, I have no idea, but I very, very much want the art of these cards to depict the landscape above anything. I want to see the world of Aria. I want to feel emotion when I'm looking at these cards, and I want to think I would love to live there. That's what I want from the artwork of this game. And it also wouldn't hurt if they got Therese Nielsen to do some of the art. That would be amazing. I'm not very hopeful, but that would be something else. Finally, number 5. And this one is the most important and the one I am most adamant about. And it has to do with the Blitz decks. LSS has their comprehensive rules finished, which means that these Blitz decks should hopefully come with a rulebook. I absolutely loved the Monarch Blitz decks, but one thing that they were lacking was a rulebook or a how to play, something with the decks that will help new players. Now yes, you can go online, the site is on the back of the decks, it's there, I understand. Everybody has a phone, everybody has internet access, I get it, okay. However, there is something to be said about having a small little booklet that comes with the decks. All you'd have to do is make the box size just a little bit bigger and have the book slipped in the back of it. It can be the size of a card. It just needs to have the basic rules, the phases of a turn, a few extra things, some tips maybe for helping people, and that's it. But having a physical rule book that comes with the Blitz decks for new players, I genuinely feel is a very important thing. I really, really hope that they come with one. And admittedly, part of the reason why I hope this is because you know that LSS will go above and beyond with a rulebook. There's going to be some amazing art on it. It will be very well done. There will be a lot of polish, and I would love to see how they do it if they do it. So I really, really hope that we see a rulebook with the Blitz decks, because I feel it's a very, very important aspect that was missing from the previous decks. So that was my top 5 things I wanted to see from Tales of Aria. Let me know what you want to see from this set in the comments below. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing. And if you want to see your name along with all these other people who you're about to see at the end of my videos, consider checking out my Patreon. I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.